Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brunson Beard Podcast.
Welcome back to oh my God, I forgot the name of this podcast. It's been so long. What is it, the Brunson Beers Podcast? Is that what we're doing here?
Remix. Let's
go. What's up, tailgaters? Welcome back. We're excited to bring you another episode. I know it's been a couple weeks. We've been taking a couple weeks here and there during the summer, enjoying the nice weather, getting houses, doing stuff on the weekends. It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. How are you guys doing? Drew, Cody?
Great. Really, really good, Sean. Thank you.
Good. That's good to hear. Let's see here. What do you guys want to start talking about in the sports world? I know there's not a crazy amount of things going on, but I think there's a lot of.
I got one topic that really kind of been grinding my gears the last 2 days. If we can start there.
Let's hear it.
Let's do it, dude.
Jalen Brunson. What the fuck? Okay, so he averages 16 points and like 4 boards, 4 assists a game. What makes him worth $30 million plus a year to a team like the Knicks? I just want you guys to explain it to me. Because of his 41-point playoff game?
Dude, I think Brunson is actually very solid and is a future player. Like, they're just investing in him. I really like the kid. There's a lot of money, but people have been paid crazier for worse players. Like,
because I do like him. I liked watching him in college. And he was like National Player of the Year one year, won a championship. I get he's a good, but like $30 million plus a year.
But like, who do the Knicks have? Like, they need somebody who can like.
But is he a piece that you build a championship around?
I mean, I don't think they're building around him. I think he's just a piece that fits in. He's like a good distributor. He can score. He did go ghost for a couple games in the playoffs, though. Yeah,
there was a couple games where he scored single digits.
Dude, here, let me explain something quick. I've already forgotten who we're talking about because this guy is so boring. I cannot believe the Knicks paid this amount of money for this.
Jalen Brunson? More like Jalen Boring.
Yeah, well, but he is very good at defense. I get him and Grant Williams mixed up sometimes because they both play the same style defense. Good.
Oh, fucking Grant Williams. He's coming to the Bucks. Did you hear that?
That'll be good for you guys.
Now that Bobby's not coming back?
He's just going to test the
I know. He can still come back.
Fuck him.
Fuck Bobby Bags.
We go from like Bobby Bags and be like, yeah, Bobby Portis, to fuck him in one day.
Yeah, fuck him. Let's go Grant Williams. What's up?
And you guys hate Grant Williams. This is great.
Not anymore.
Since we're on the topic of the NBA, I want to shout out to Joe Flanagan. I saw him this past week and I was in Minneapolis. He was guaranteeing me that DeJounte Murray is coming to the Timberwolves in a trade package.
Well,
today, Murray was moved. He was right. But where did he even end up going? The Wizards?
No, the Hawks.
Oh, Atlanta. That's
gonna be nice. Him and Trey?
That sucks.
Him and Trey is pretty nice.
I would have rather him gone to the Timberwolves because they would have fucked up somehow.
Yeah,
so can I ask you something, though?
Yeah.
I don't think – does this move do anything, though? Here's what I mean. Trey is a ball hog. I'm just asking. Like, what's the comparison?
I know what you're saying, too. And they kind of gave up kind of a lot, but –
they gave up the trade package master, Danilo Gallinari.
He's in
every
and 3 first-rounders.
Is that what it was?
I believe it was Gallinari and 3 firsts.
Yeah.
That's a big time move. He's a big time player.
Guys, I've been chasing around this fly all day, and he literally just landed on my little mouse pad and just sat there, and then I just took my little heel pad here and just crushed him, and he's dead. He didn't even try to get away. It was amazing. Funny how that happens. Live on air, everyone.
Super into the NBA trade discussion. Sean is here for it.
Sorry, now I gotta get these guts off my fucking keyboard. Anyways, back to the trade discussion. So Trae Young. No, Drew, I don't know. I think it's a good move, but I don't know if I don't think it's going to put them as like championship contenders. They'll still make the playoffs.
Who do you say DeJounte Murray is most alike? Like any player, past or present?
Oh,
geez, that's a tough one.
DeJounte Murray.
He's very good at defense. That's
I think
all
he's
I
like
really get out of it.
I think he's like a poor man Kawhi.
I almost felt like Manu Ginobili.
Interesting.
Maybe I'm stuck on the Spurs.
I don't think that he's. Mine was a Spur too. I don't think that. I don't think it's as. Ginobili was more of a distributor. I think he's still a pretty prolific scorer.
Dude,
and he's a great defender.
He can be a triple-double machine, dude.
He's like Grant Williams on steroids.
Question number two. I just thought of this. So if he was compared to like Drew Holiday, because he is good at defense, and I don't know if he's like that much of a shooter, but if he was Drew Holiday, does Drew Holiday fit in with the Trae Young scheme? And I would say yes if you're comparing it that way.
I could see him fit in with Trae.
Just because of the defense, you're.
Yeah, he's got solid D. He can shoot sometimes, but he's not that guy who's gonna be a ball hog and try to score all the time.
But Murray's a step above Drew Holiday, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, that's.
Oh, you think he's a step above Drew Holiday?
Yeah, maybe not on defense, but all around player, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like if we traded straight up Murray for Holiday, I think the Bucks would get better.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
So we give this trade a what? A B-?
I think both teams won.
Both teams get a B-.
Yeah, I mean the Spurs. I feel like the Spurs are gonna be pretty bad. They're gonna try to make a move or do something, but
they got 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, but like that's not gonna help them this year.
Fuck them. They're not even good.
Yeah, it might be a rough year.
Can you name like 2 Spurs that are remaining on the Spurs?
Bryn Forbes and Jacob Poeltl.
Stop it. The X-Bucks.
Jacob Poeltl's definitely there. No, he's a Maverick.
Nah.
Yeah.
Since when?
Since he sucks D at basketball, because he he averages 5 points a game. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah, but 5 more than you, loser.
Yeah, way more than me. And guess what? Okay, so I looked up on Google. I was like, "Who's DeJounte most like?" And there's this.
He's on the Spurs, you fuck. Anyways, tell me.
So I looked it up, and so it gave me a list of I could compare him to anybody, and I did Carmelo Anthony. And I'm sorry to tell you this, Sean. DeJounte. It's DeJounte. He beats him in a few categories.
How do they rate it? Like, what is this after? Like,
just the amount of stats.
Is it weight? Is it weight? Because yeah, I'm sure it beats him in the.
No, I just thought it was funny that stat because he's played 3 seasons versus 30 for Carmelo.
Yeah, they just compare shit.
Who was his actual comparison? Did you get one?
No, I couldn't find one.
You know what was my favorite comparison of the NBA draft was the Milwaukee Bucks pick, who was they drafted Marjon Beauchamp, and his comparison was Matt Barnes. Everybody who drafts somebody, it's like comparison Kobe Bryant, like all these all-stars and shit. He could be compared to Shaquille O'Neal in these categories, and we get fucking Matt Barnes.
Dude's a thug, though. Matt Barnes was a thug. If we need someone to get shot, we're calling up. What are they calling him? DJB. What the fuck's his name?
MJB.
Marjon? Yeah, MJ.
Marjon. Dude, the thing is,
why does he look like a 30-year-old?
I don't know. I feel like he's been trying for a while, but also I don't think he's a thug. He cried fucking a fucking river as soon as he got drafted. I know it's emotional because he was homeless. Rags to riches story, but he was crying for a long time. It's good.
That's what he did say. He's wearing the number 0 because he came from nothing.
Because that's how many minutes he's gonna get.
That's what I was thinking.
Until he goes to the herd, then he'll get.
They didn't have anything great to say about him. I don't know if you were watching the draft at all, but they were like, well,
they said he could be the best G League Ignite player ever to come out of it. That's the one thing.
It's like the second year that it's been around. Yeah. And they're like, well, he can shoot 3 sometimes. He's got to work on that. He's got to get his mass up a little bit. He can dribble, but sometimes he loses it. And I'm like, come on, give us one solid trait. Like he's a great defender or something.
Were they describing me?
Yeah.
It was rough.
But
who knows? Maybe he'll be solid.
He might just be a project guy. Like, I don't see him stepping in anytime soon anyways. So, like, I feel like he's just going to be a project guy for the next couple of years to see how he progresses. I don't know. He'll be a G League guy.
Kyrie back to the Nets. How about that?
Yeah, I didn't really expect that, honestly. Do you think, is Kevin going to stay?
Yeah, I think that the media blew this whole thing out of proportion.
I think so too.
Yeah, they're good at that.
Like the Russell Westbrook talk too, and then all of a sudden, okay, now he's back with the Lakers. Like,
Well,
okay.
why wouldn't he take $47 million?
He's not making that money. He's not making money anywhere else like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he had to stay. Like, yeah, of course he's gonna fucking take that.
Oh, I saw this hilarious thing. It said James Harden's mixtape, and it was just him shooting free throws.
him and Bradley Beal declined the player option, so they're both testing.
Oh yeah,
No,
Bradley.
he's not testing. I think James Harden is trying to open up the team's spending allowance because he knows he's overpaid and he's like, I need help. I don't need money.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm fat as fuck, boy. Give me less money. I don't need any more donuts. I need some
The
players.
thing is, like, do you guys think Harden will ever win a championship?
With Philly?
I'm just saying in general.
I don't fucking know. What are the give me the odds in Vegas and I'll tell you if I'm betting against him or not.
I'm gonna say it's plus 500 that he ever wins a championship.
Plus 500?
You get plus 500, you bet on it.
Yeah, I would put $100 on that. Why not?
Plus 300, would you?
No.
Oh, anytime someone gives you plus 300, you take it.
Yeah.
I think James Harden winning a championship is more like plus 3,200.
Really?
What are Philly's chances this year? I don't fucking know.
3,200? Damn. You got to put money on it then.
Oh no, you can stay away from that.
You can stay away. Let's see what you guys keep talking. I'll just look at my phone.
Sean, honestly, here's what I think. No, but he may win one like when he's older. And if I was a coach, I would just tell him, stay on the arc. Like, work on your three-pointers again. It's tough. He's such a – I kind of hate him, but I kind of like him at the same time. It's tough. What do you think?
Philly's plus 1,500. My bad.
1,500? I mean, yeah. I mean, I hate him. I don't know if I like him on the arc. Like, he's
not anymore, but
he's really so inconsistent. He'll make 4 and then he'll just shoot 0 the next 3 fucking games. She's very consistent, like, because he focuses so much on driving to the hole and getting fouled. And honestly, if they change the rules or things start happening where like these guys have to stop flopping, I think that's taken away from a lot of these guys like shots. Like, they're thinking more about falling than they are about making a fucking shot. You know what I mean? It's like as they go up for a shot, they're already thinking about their feet coming out from underneath them. How am I going to fall on this to make sure I don't get hurt, but also try to get the foul? It's like, dude, just shoot the fucking ball. Like,
and that's why I don't think he played as well this year, because they weren't calling it as much, right?
Yep.
But I just thought of something. You know, he is getting worse. I remember asking myself mid-season, I'm like, why is it one? It was like plus 1.5 for James Harden. Like, he needed to get 2 3-pointers for his thing. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, it's crazy to see.
But maybe it's because he's gotten slow. Like, maybe he's not getting that separation.
Sure. He's fat.
He is a little slower.
So full circle to what Cody said.
Yeah, and he's trying to do too much out there on the 3. Like, he's trying to take fucking 17 steps before he shoots, like, backwards. Like, I don't know. He just tries to do too much. He tries to be like an innovator, and I don't think it helps his game. Like, he can shoot just fine, like catch and shoot off the dribble, but then when he's trying to do like these little Euro steps on the 3-point line, I don't think it helps at all.
Not anymore, at least.
No. Cody, did you have something? Were you looking something up?
It was at Philly odds. It was.
Okay. So I was watching. Speaking of like odds, and we can talk a little bit about betting if you want, but I watched this. I think it's on. It's on Showtime, but it was about like betting.
Oh, Hustle?
No. That was a good movie though, actually.
Taxi Cab Confessions.
It's fuck. I don't think it's not Broke. That's the 30 for 30. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, Doesn't matter. It's about betting, and they like follow around like some of these cappers, like these famous cappers and stuff, and like just follow them around, seeing like how they bet. They're going to the fucking books every single day. One of them was Vegas Dave. That shit was crazy. So like he was like gambling, like he was addicted at a younger age, and he lost like $800,000 or some shit. And his parents are like immigrants, and they have a shit ton of money from somewhere. They gave him $800,000 to get him out of fucking debt from his bookie, and then he went to rehab, or he went to like Gambling Anonymous and rehab, all this shit. Comes back and he's like, I know I have a gift of like getting shit right and knowing what to fucking bet on. It's like, okay, dude, then why were you down 800,000? So he starts this whole thing. He's like, I'm not going to bet every game like I used to have to. So he's like got all these systems and shit now that he does. But it was so funny because like he was betting on like the Super Bowl. Like he kept betting on who was it? It was like the Rams to cover like in the playoffs. It was like 2019. And he kept betting against Brady for some reason. And he's like, these are the whale plays, max bets, like all this shit. And like people are like buying these packages. And he just kept losing them. And it was like, you could just see it was like demoralizing. He's like, fuck. And people are just bitching him out. But that dude, he would like post a video on Snapchat. And he's like charging $500-$600 for like a whale play or whatever. Like like MLB, like these 2 plays or whatever. He would like show his email, and it just fucking this after this after this, and it was like he'd like, yep, okay, just made $600,000 right there. It would just show up in his fucking thing. He's just like, okay, there's 600,000, and he would go bet like whatever. It's fucking nuts how much money he brings in like that. Crazy.
What the fuck is the moral of the story? Like, is he bad at betting? Is he good at betting? Should we all
I think he's
follow
just
him?
crazy to like. Well, so he's on the verge of retiring. Apparently, they're saying like he might retire. I don't know. It was just crazy to see some of these like professional like cappers. Like,
so do you think he's in the green in life?
he says he is, but you also say you are. So
He
I don't
climbed
know.
out of the $800,000 hole.
No. I don't know. This dude, he's like
probably.
He probably did. I mean, he's
That's
like
wild.
he's got these like crazy cars. Like he's got this really nice place in Cabo. Like, I don't know, all this shit. So I don't know.
That's sweet.
Anyways, cool story, Sean. What should we talk about next, guys?
Stanley Cup.
Sure.
Go Avalanche.
All right, golf.
Alrighty. Live versus the PGA.
Avalanche were just they were a very good team. So I don't know.
I mean, I got nothing to really say about it. I think it should have been done in 5, but professional sports don't allow that.
Yeah, I was
So
pretty
they got
surprised that they won that
They
game.
got it done in 6.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Drew?
You see that guy who hit the hat trick of NHL,
Yeah.
NFL, and NBA for fucking
yeah.
championships? That's nuts.
I think it was I saw one. I don't know if it's the same one. It was a free $500 bet, and he won like $243K off it.
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fucking insane. Insane.
I can't even pick a single game 2-leg parlay to save my life.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, I am 2 for 2. You guys better start listening to me.
What was that?
So if I pick a player that I hate to be bad, pick them that they're gonna win. It was Matt Stafford and Andrew Wiggins.
It's true.
Fair enough. Who do you hate this year?
Let me think here. Let's go baseball. It's going to be
A twin.
no. It's going to be the frickin' Yankees. It's going to be the Yankees this year. Aaron Judge is going to do something stupid and get like a crazy huge contract extension. I don't know why they wouldn't right now.
I don't think he wants to play for the Yankees.
Oh, because he's just kind of like a wimp.
Well, because he just sued him for like tens of
Did he?
millions of dollars. Yeah.
For what?
Something about his contract negotiations and how it was like, I don't know if it was like a defamation case type of thing, but they originally offered him like $200 million, and like now they're thinking he's going to get like $350 million from another team. So he'll walk. I forget the exact details if you guys want to look it up for why he sued his own team, but he won.
Interesting. Damn.
So
Good.
I'm going to sue this podcast.
I don't know for what. You on my headphones?
Maybe.
Should we talk golf? Live? They have a tournament this weekend, right?
I think it's right now.
Yeah. In Paris, I think. Sounds about right. Did you guys know? So this is kind of a surprise. So with the was it the PGA Championship that they just, or was it the U.S. Open? U.S. Open that they just had. That those aren't governed by the PGA. So like that's why those guys could all play. I guess I never knew that until like I was like, why are all these fucking dudes playing? I'm like, I thought they were suspended, but they're not governed by the PGA. That's crazy.
Yeah, just the Open, yeah.
No, all 4 of the majors aren't.
What?
Yeah, all
I
4 of
thought
the
it was
majors.
just the U.S. Open.
No, one's like USGA, one's like something else. Like, dude, it was all 4 of the majors. So like technically those guys can still play the majors.
Oh, then who gives
unless they cut down on them too. But I'm like,
green jacket, gold jacket, who gives a shit?
I did see the PGA was trying to perform like a facelift, like a tournament where they have no cut line. And
just everything that Liv does.
The purse is like 25 million.
I saw that come through.
Hey,
they're like, where'd you get that fucking idea?
Can I see your homework? Yeah, but just make sure you change it a little bit.
What are you gonna change? Oh, we'll still pay him less. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Good God.
But that's like a slap in the face to the current PGA people because it's like, wait, you could have been doing this all along.
Yep.
And now I'm making $5 million to win the fucking Masters, but you could have been paying me $25 million.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
That's called exposure.
It's called exposure and greed, and that is the PGA.
That is.
Yeah, should be. Dude, you guys see Tiger's leg? Have you guys seen a picture of his leg?
All fucking atrophied.
Oh, it's like mangled, like fucking crazy. Like the front of his shin is all like fucking disfigured and shit. Oh, it's gross.
It's just fucked up.
Oh my God! Look at his face. So ugly.
Do those legs go all the way up? Oh, you fucking freak!
Let's not forget that's how Sean judges basketball players. That guy is so ugly. Jeez.
Marjan Buchamp.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, so that got the John Deere Classic starting tomorrow.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. We got one last thing to talk about.
Is that in Iowa by you, Drew? You should go to the John Deere Classic, baby.
No, it's got to be Illinois. I'm sure that's the headquarters.
Is it? Isn't it by the Quad Cities?
I think that's Illinois, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck. It's on the border. It's close enough.
I don't know. I've never been there. But anyway, NFL. So I was talking to a Packer fan today. I'm just curious. I think you guys have kind of a tougher schedule this year. But I want you to rank who you're most afraid of these 4 you're gonna play. The Bills is 1. Patriots, Dolphins, and there was one more. But let's just go with those 3.
You gonna name anyone hard or what?
Yeah, it's the Bills. Easy.
Yeah, the Bills. If you're naming those 3, the Bills.
So, do you guys think the Dolphins is a hard game?
No. Our defense is. I think our defense.
Want to bet?
Yeah, I think our defense will outplay our offense this year. Honestly, so like I'm not really super concerned about Miami.
The Dolphins?
I'm actually not either. This is what he was telling me.
But they are ranked like a top 10 team this year.
I just don't know if I trust Tua, but at the same time,
they do have a nasty duo with Jalen Waddle and with Tyreek Hill, but when you can't throw the ball, it doesn't fucking matter who you got out there.
Yep. And how's their O-line? I think I've asked this before.
I think their O-line's decent, like a top 10 unit. Yeah.
So their no-name running back can get through some holes.
So I made a bet with Minneapolis Joe. We put a couple of bucks down on. He's taking the over. I'm taking the under on the Vikings 9.5 wins.
You're taking the under?
Yeah.
I think that's solid.
I'm thinking like 9 and 8.
It's 17 now, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think is a harder game for you guys? The Lions or the Bears?
We're too scared to play. We're not gonna play.
I was reading a blog. Justin Jefferson came out and was super amped up because I guess they revamped. It's a whole new offensive scheme.
Yeah.
And it's like primarily pass heavy. So, like, I definitely feel comfortable with under 9.5 with Kirk Cousins.
You know what's gonna get super annoying is this is about the time when like all these like reports are coming out like, oh, this guy's looking amazing. This guy did incredible today. Oh, we're changing the scheme here. We're doing this. And then as soon as teams start playing, you're like, oh, it's the same old fucking Dolphins that we knew. Like,
Dude, you guys are going to be eating some words.
Guess I'll find out.
Our offensive line is the best. Wait, no. What's that? Like the Packers, your cleats are whack. Your shirt is whack. But me, I'm fly as fuck. That's the Vikings.
I don't know what you're saying. I did see them ranked like the top 5 offensive lines, and the Vikings definitely were not on there. Packers were number 3.
Whoa.
If that makes you feel any better.
That's good for you guys. We were number 6.
Okay. Did you guys see this list of like they just ranked the teams per their personnel, like their player position, like their names? Like Packers were number 5, I think. I think it was Bills, Buccaneers. I think the Ravens were up there somewhere. The Chiefs were like 9. Dolphins were 10. The fucking Cowboys were 16. I was like, that's pretty low for a national ranking.
Damn. Yeah,
but it's realistic. Like, who do they got? They CD Lamb and old beat up Zeke. Zeke's not Zeke.
No,
Pollard's going to be
they're
more of a
using
spot
Pollard
receiver.
a lot more, yeah. So they're going to give him more.
And they lost. Did they lose a receiver? They lost Cooper.
Is Cooper gone? Yeah.
He's a Brown.
Oh yeah, he's who was the guy? They just came out and said he's going to be a workhorse back. Oh yeah, just Najee Harris. I mean, I think I kind of expected that, but they said Najee's going to be a bell cow. Do you think that'll fuck him up? Being like relied on like that? Yeah.
No, not this year, but he's not going to be a running back in the next 5 years. Yeah.
Look at how the time to take.
Look at what it did to everybody. Look at DeMarco Murray. Look at every workhorse back gets burned out. Todd Gurley.
Not Peyton Hillis.
Todd Gurley was a stud.
Peyton
Hillis is a workhorse in Canada still, I think.
Is he?
Madden athlete.
Yeah, I still can't believe he made the Madden cover. It's hilarious.
Dude, for real though, I got to speak in my mind real quick. Dude, the Vikings, I'm jacked for them. It's preseason jacked right now, just because I do want to see you have one of the best wide receiver duos in the NFL. Let's see something here.
Are you talking about you?
I'm talking about me, sir. Yes, the Vikings, the Minnesota
One of the
Vikings.
best duos.
Yeah.
Football.
No, in the league right now.
In the state.
In the state.
In the state for sure.
Justin Jefferson and Laquan Treadwell. Are you serious?
I think I could probably name 3 better just by guessing if I had to. Okay, let's go with.
I can't even think of who's your second guy. I can't even think of it. That's how
Adam
bad he
Thielen.
is.
I think his
name's God.
Let's go with a
22 touchdowns is ugly.
Oh.
We'll throw a Cooper Kupp.
You ever seen how he looks?
That's number 1. That's number 1.
I think a Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle's up there.
Hasn't been proven yet.
I think Devontae Smith and AJ Brown might be up there.
Yuck.
I think
Sammy
Stonehands.
I think that Devontae and Hunter Renfrow might be up there.
Oh, have you seen that guy's picture? He's worse than Mac Jones.
Hey, but he cuts up some clean routes.
Oh, dude, he's a beast.
He does cut up some clean routes. Fuck, I'll even throw in like a Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. Like, if you got an Adam Thielen as your number 2, who's like washed up.
You didn't even say the best one, Christian Kirk and who else is on the Patriots? Jacoby Smith?
No, Christian Kirk is a Jaguar, isn't he?
Is he the Jaguars, right?
Yeah, Jags.
Or sorry, Jags. So Patriots have nobody.
They got Christian Kirk and what the hell is that guy's name? It starts with an S. Laviska Shenault.
Oh, Laviska, yeah.
Okay, what about a Christian Watson, Alan Lazard combo? Where is that ranking?
Oh, where's Randall Cobb and
Amari Rodgers?
James Jones.
We need fucking dude. We need some help. We need Julio. We need something. We need Antonio Brown. I don't give a fuck at this point.
Yeah, that would be a good pickup, actually.
No.
Who cares if he's a cancer? Just come in and win a couple games. And
Do not want Antonio Brown.
I do think you guys have a top 5 wide receiver in Justin Jefferson. I'll give you that. But I don't think Adam Thielen is going to have a very productive year.
all right, that's understandable. Still got Irv Smith, still got Dalvin. So it'll just be fun to see if we can open up the run game different from how we used to do it.
Do you ever get worried that JJ is like, if the long ball isn't there, then he's not going to be as good of a receiver? Like if they can't hit him, if they're not connecting, if he's not getting separation, like do you get worried that he like becomes a lot less productive?
Here's what I think. Go ahead, Cody.
I think Justin Jefferson is and you guys can shit on me if you want. I think he's a better Jarvis Landry when he came into the league. Like, I think he can be very productive, high volume. I think that he's quick in the vertical threat, but he can make a lot of clean undercuts. And he's a little bit undersized.
I can see some of it. The speed is the big differentiator, I think, there. But I had him when he came in the league. I kind of compared him. Like my player comparison was Matt Barnes.
He's a thug.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think it's more of Tyreek Hill. I think he's more around Tyreek Hill.
Oh, come on.
No.
I mean, you don't put up those numbers though. Even the stats kind of speak for it.
I think he's more comparable to Hill than he is to Landry.
Really?
I don't know.
I think Hill's like a 1-of-1. He's like a.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's the same as Hill. I'm just saying like his game is kind of comparable to that.
All right.
But that's like, I mean, that's what they do in like the NBA draft. Like somebody like they're like, oh, where's player comparison is this guy? It's like he's never going to be like that guy. But like his game like is similar.
I think he could be more productive than Tyreek Hill if he's used properly.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. I think that we've been under Mike Zimmer for too long where it's run first. And even if it's not working, you still keep doing it all game. And it's time to change that. The game has evolved, I think.
You can't change it, though. You have Kirk Cousins, bro. Like, you can't just go to a pass-heavy game with a guy that overthrows all of his receivers.
See, I'm confused why people say that, though. He's got a great accuracy.
Even they had that Kirk Cousins challenge, and there was dudes in Minnesota where they ran the route and then they show Cousins throwing the ball.
He did almost miss his gender reveal. That was definitely a thing.
He did.
So that was pretty bad.
His accuracy is the best.
No, I'm saying
straight up. If you had the option right now, if they were to trade Kirk Cousins for Baker Mayfield, would you take that trade?
No.
I don't see what the difference would be.
Damn.
Baker Mayfield. Okay, he was hurt last year. 2 years ago, Baker Mayfield was a legitimate quarterback.
I didn't want Baker. I would rather take Kirk.
Because Baker's a cancer? Is that more of it? Or you think that Kirk's a better quarterback?
I think Kirk's a better quarterback. I think he's not getting a lot of credit because we're the Vikings and he loses a lot of games. But he's still. But we still had a trash defense and we were up like every game last year.
But he couldn't close out.
Because we have a trash defense. That's what I would say.
I think Kurt has a better like pocket precision. Like he's better at like decision making and like scanning the field than Baker. Baker, I feel like he's got his eyes on one guy when he snaps the ball and that's where it's going.
I feel like every Browns game I've ever watched, I've never seen them make a pass. Just
whenever I pick Browns players in FanDuel, they never do well. I'll give you that.
But I'm not gonna say Kirk is my first choice by any means, but I think he's a lot better than Baker Mayfield. I think so.
I love how your lips slap on Baker. I don't think Baker's bad. I think he was hurt, and he'll prove some things.
Oh man, he's got a lot to prove right now. He's the next Colin Kaepernick, I think.
No, I think that Deshaun Watson goes to prison, and then Baker plays.
Dude, he will never be a Brown again. He will never play.
True.
Baker will play if they call and apologize. He said that in an interview yesterday.
Drew, do you ever sing patty cake to your daughter or like do patty cake with her? Because that would be, you'd have to give her a shower after you go, Baker, this fucking owner. You fucking put her on her ass, dude.
Dude, it would take a lot. It wouldn't take him to get to Baker. Think of him slapping patty cake. Like, Macy's she's drenched before Baker.
Make me a cake.
She'd be all drenched. I'd be like, hey, Kirk, can you pass me a towel? And it'd just be way off.
Way over your head.
Thanks.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit,
That
man.
is fucking hilarious. Oh, good stuff.
Joe, were you thinking of that this whole entire time that we were talking?
Finally, Cody said patty cake. Or bake.
I had it written down on my paper here. It's patty cake joke. And I was just waiting for somebody to bring it up.
That would be fun to. We have to like. Oh shoot! I had a game for you guys. I'll play
Try
it
to
next
sway
time.
the conversation to like a joke that you have. That would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Guys, I got to go clean my garage.
You guys, I had a game. I'm not playing it today, and I was like, "That's gonna be so sweet." And I started like putting it together because I was in continuing education for 22 credits last week, and so I didn't have anything else to do.
Golf
I
clash got
fucking-
boring.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the fuck the game.
You didn't think
And
to
I have
write
no
it
idea.
down?
I was writing down on something, but I think it was a piece of paper that I threw away.
You got to go back through your notes.
Oh, fuck, I didn't take any. There's no note.
That's awesome. All righty. Anything else you guys want to go through? Nothing?
Yeah, one last thing. What do you think the Packers end with? Season record.
16-1.
Oh, want to bet?
No, I don't want to bet that. I'm gonna guess I would put their over under at 12.5. I have no idea what the NFL has it at. And if it was 12.5, we play the Vikings, Bears, and Lions twice, so we already got 5-6 right there. I gave you guys one win. I said 5-6.
All right.
So all we gotta do is come up with another 6 in the remainder of the 11 games. I think we could probably hit 13. Yeah.
Cowboys they beat. Titans could be close. Titans might win. I don't know.
No, Packers will beat the Titans.
Titans don't even have AJ Brown anymore, bro.
They don't need him. They got that other guy we drafted.
They
Ooh,
don't
who's
even
that?
have McNair anymore either. All right, I gotta go. But guys, remember, if anyone gives you plus 350 odds, you take it. Just remember that.
All right.
All righty. Thank you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. When a circle off the square glass, from the triangle for a star pass. New era in the scrimmage from the tip off. Sipping gold, celebrate a smoky thick.